I have a couple things that I can read, which are not my writing.
My name is Betsy. I'm 59. I'll be 60 this year.
And I have things I've written, but I don't know.
I work in all kinds of capacities as a writer, and I occasionally teach, and my teaching practice is about non-traditional students in non-traditional classrooms. I used to write fiction and short stories, but I'm more interested in reality now.
It's by Jean Cocteau, and it's called The Secret of Blue. The secret of blue is well kept. Blue comes from above. On the way
I have my personal story of cancer, and then bigger picture, there's my family story of cancer. I learned that I have an inherited gene mutation called BRCA1, and in my family, it's never missed a generation. My sister died of cancer. Anyway, I was raised as a survivor, and I don't know if that has to do with the Holocaust, but it's a word that I don't like very much because I think it sucks the joy out of living. I think on some level I just always knew I was going to have cancer too.
On the way down, it hardens and changes into a mountain. The cicada works in it. Birds work in it. Really, we don't know anything. We speak.
I made it to 45 and I was alive, so I thought, I'm going to live. And I started writing short stories, and they were all about dying and tumors that talked. And I thought they were about my sister. I didn't really know where this was coming from. I also had decided, since I was going to live, that I was going to adopt a baby. I was getting ready to go to Kazakhstan to adopt this baby, and I had to be examined, and that's when they discovered that I had this tumor. I was diagnosed with fallopian tube cancer, which is very rare. Almost at the exact same time, I also got a New York Foundation for the Arts Award for writing these stories. I'm going to cry now.
Anything. We speak of Prussian blue. At Naples, the Holy Virgin remains in holes in the walls when the sky retires. But everything is mystery here.
I was very fortunate. I had an amazing surgeon. Early in the process, I started researching fallopian tube cancer, and I saw that the survival rate was minus 1%. He said, don't do any more research on the internet, and don't be a statistic. Not being a statistic is a really powerful thing. And I just decided to do everything I possibly could to manage this illness. It was all about exercise and diet, and I just really felt like it was about kicking ass and proving the statistics wrong, and it worked.
Mystery of sapphire, mystery of the Holy Virgin, mystery of the siphon, mystery of the sailor collar, mystery of the blue rays which blind us, and your blue eyes which go through.
There's a lot of follow-up stuff. In the first year, I monitored every 6 months, alternating MRIs and mammograms, and I'm totally fine so far with that. Emotionally and psychologically, I was waiting for the other shoe to fall for quite a while. I think I had some post-traumatic stress disorder. Being out of the woods is a subjective thing. At my 10-year anniversary, I told my oncologist that I loved him dearly, but it made me so anxious coming to see him for my tests, and he said, you don't have to see me anymore. So I think that marks the official occasion of being out of the woods, and that was 2 years ago. I don't worry about fallopian tube cancer anymore. I'm more concerned with monitoring the breast cancer, and even that is really a low-level concern. I just get anxious when I have to make appointments for my tests.
I will cook a lot, and I have now perfected the recipe for hummus, actually.
I don't know if this will be a source of comfort or discomfort, but there is something far worse than cancer, and that is having a broken heart. I had a broken heart at the exact same time, that I was diagnosed. And with the cancer diagnosis, I was very angry, and that activated me to do whatever I could to kick ass. No one else was going to determine my fate but me. But a broken heart, what can you do about that? Like, I had no clue. My current quest is for stability in my life, something that was never a quest before because I was raised to be a survivor, which is the antithesis of stability. I'm now looking for love. I'm looking for work. I'm looking for a way to transition my teaching and writing work into more wellness related. That's really what I want. I want to continue on my path of wellness, and I want to help others to become well and to stay well. I do want to say, anybody who's hearing this and wants to talk to me, I'm happy to tell you anything I can, about my experience with cancer. I hope to hear from you.